betrayal.com, so check them out. And check them out like it's not my website. Check me out on my website. Um, yeah, we're live. Okay, I feel like I look a mess. This lighting is terrible, but how y'all doing? What y'all up to? Come on in. Make sure you leave a like. We are going to be talking about Married at First Sight. Hey Courtney, thank you. Yes, like I get so excited when y'all come in the room. I'm just like, people are actually coming in here to talk. Yes. Because the whole reason why I started doing these videos is because I didn't have nobody to talk to about these shows. So here we go. Girl, these couples. First of all, I really can't even believe these couples are still together. Like, what? What's going on? Hey, Cliff. Thank you. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, this is my go-to whenever I don't feel like doing my hair. And that hasn't been like, I'm greasy. That hasn't been recently. I've like actually really been obsessed with doing my hair lately, but since we're in the house, I'm just like, unless I'm doing a specific video, I'm not gonna be wearing my hair. Hey Kimberly, hey Kristen. Oh yeah, and a lot of people wanted to know where I got this wig from. And I'll put the link down below in the other video and this video. I have a review for it, so I'll leave the link down below whenever I re-upload it. Yes, a little switch up. You like the black hair? My real hair, like my natural hair color, is like a sandy, kind of like, it's like a dark sandy brown color. And so my hair isn't even really naturally black. So when I wear black hair, especially straight black hair, I feel like I look like a different person. And then people will walk right past me like they didn't even see me. Whenever I wear any sort of straight hair, people act like they can't recognize me. I mean, I guess not. I guess I do look a lot different. I hate this angle. I hate the lighting. But I had to come down here if I wanted this live to work because this signal has been so weak. But anyway, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So who do y'all want to talk about first? Like, okay, let me get you out of here because you tried it. So, let's see, who should we start with? Let's start with Katie and Derek. We'll see. I might get another wig. I've been kind of liking this the past couple videos, so I might try something different. But anyway, let's get started with Katie and Derek because I just feel like, because I actually rewatched what happened between them because I wanted to watch Couples Couch, so I had it playing in the background. And just listening to her over again, I have a hard time seeing where she was coming from. Like, I just really feel like she's trying to sabotage the relationship. Cause who goes that hard? Who goes that hard on somebody that is ambitious and wants to have more than one goal in life? He has a stable, successful job, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's making good money. You're on his healthcare plan. What is that? I wouldn't even have nothing to complain about in that area. If you want to come up with a stupid Christmas song, silly, corny Christmas song, if you want to write a book, if you want to, I mean, I can understand if she was a little nervous about him skydiving or something like that. I can understand that. Or him hitchhiking or whatever, backpacking or whatever he wanted to do in other countries. I could see that her being a little nervous, but not to this degree. I mean, she really, she showed her entire behind. Like, she really, like, ran into that room, slammed the door over him having dreams. And I watched the pillow talk, and everybody agreed, like, dang girl, this man can't have a dream. Like, if you shut my passion down, I don't think we can be together. I'm sorry. It took me too long to find out what I was passionate about. It took me way too long to figure it out. And so if I run into somebody who's like, you know, no more of that, cut that off, I'm gonna be like, no, you get it cut off. Cause I wouldn't do that to you. Yes, it's a wig. These matchmakers don't want these relationships to work. They just want to make a fool of people while they make plenty of coin in America judges from the couch. I mean, that's what it seemed like. Katie is a dream killer. Katie is trying hard to get to that ex, that dream killer. He put her on his insurance to help with her diabetes. He's too good for her. I was shocked. I was really shocked on how rude she was. Exactly. Katie don't want him. That's what it's looking like. Exactly. On his... Oh my goodness. Do y'all see the spider? Do you... Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. It's a spider. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh my goodness, where did it go? Oh my God, where did it go? Oh my God, where did it go? Where did it go? I'm so scared, y'all. That was a big spider. Where did it go? Oh my God. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay. Okay, okay. Y'all, that was a big old spider. Hold on, let me get it up. That scared the mess out of me. Oh my God, y'all, I'm sorry. That was a big old spider. Oh, it messed my hair up. That was a big old spider. I'm sorry, y'all. That spider, I'm scared of spiders. I'm not so scared. I can kill a bug and stuff, but it still scared me. I'm still a little nervous. I'm down in my grandmother's office, and she hasn't been down here a lot lately, and now I'm just nervous about everything. I'm gonna have to go back to my room. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. That spider scared me so bad. Y'all, that spider, okay, now it wasn't like a tarantula, but it was like that big. That's pretty big. That's pretty big for a spider. That scared the mess out of me. I'm trying to calm down because my heart is still beating fast. They got my blood pressure high. I don't know why I'm still looking over my shoulder. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Let me get back to... Okay. I'm okay. All right. How can we be shocked she was not nice to her mom? Yeah, she was such a jerk to her mom. She was terrible to her mom. He should leave her, Caitlin. He should left her that day. You don't support her dreams? Bye. Get off my insurance. Bye. She probably is just looking for a way out. That's what I think. I think she's trying to push him away. Whoo, y'all, that spider scared me so bad. Oh my goodness. I did step on it, but it was like, y'all, it came down from the ceiling. I didn't expect to see a spider come down from the ceiling. That's why I was so nervous. Yeah, okay, that's the other thing. It's not like his dreams were out of the ordinary. It's not like Derek was like, okay, I want to have a singing career. Let me drop everything. Let me quit my job and let's move to LA so I can get a record deal. He just want to write a little simple Christmas, like, let this man have something. It's like she wants to, like, I feel like either she just really want to run his life. It's like He can't do nothing wrong. And I want to ask you, what is it that Katie has worked on? She points out everything that Derek does wrong. Everything that Derek is doing wrong. You have to change. You have to compromise when a relationship and all that. But what are you changing? And this man has put in so much effort. He put in so much effort to show you that he cares about you. Anytime there's some sort of holiday, you know, their anniversary, you know, he went all out. What has Katie done for Derek? What has Katie done for Derek? Cause he done stuck his neck out a few times for her. What is he gonna do? What is she gonna do for him? Cause I just feel like, I'm just like, girl, you want all this? You want him to give up his dreams too? She trifling. And she's a mental health worker. Ooh, she gives him a bad name. She gives us a bad name. I'm not there yet, but Katie is reaching. She doesn't want a man. She wants her ex. She's insecure, doesn't want him to do anything that doesn't include her as the center. Honestly, this season is terrible. Katie doesn't put in any effort. She acts like she's a come up. Exactly. What? Katie is a professional fault finder. Exactly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And it's not even real hair. She doesn't have any goals or dreams of her own. That's what I said on my review. I'm like, I see why she's stepping all over his dreams, because she doesn't even have her own. She's insecure, doesn't want him to do anything that doesn't... Oh, I read that already. But you're right. You're right. It's like she wants to be the center of his world. Is it some sort of like manipulation? Like, you know, because I be wondering how some of these women be having these men mind. Is this how they do it? You know... Because he still be coming back for more. At the end of the episode, he apologized to her, and he didn't even do nothing wrong. He didn't even do anything wrong, and he had to come back and apologize to her. She wants to be his everything. She's so insecure. If you don't want to be with someone, then you can always find reasons to dislike them. She's insecure and controlling. Katie wants a man to disrespect her. That's why she wasn't mad when he cursed at her. They said cheers to it. I thought she had got mad about that. But you know, there are some people that live for dysfunction, and if things are going too smooth, they have to make it bumpy. Like they thrive on dysfunction. And it makes me wonder, like, did she grow up with her parents consistently arguing? Because a lot of times people model what they see from their, you know, from their family life growing up, you know, and how their mother acted in a relationship, how their father treated their mother, you know. Instead of husbands, they need therapy, and most could use a daily dose of Xanax. Katie wants a baby daddy that won't lose interest. He's going to get tired of it and pick some other woman to swoop, and some other woman will swoop in it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they're gonna last. Not to get too deep, but this is a product of raising a bratty kid. Because if you talk to your mama like that, you see, that's the thing about spoiled kids. They think they own the world. They think they could talk to people any kind of way. And you could see it as a result. Like how she talked to her mother. I'm sorry. Especially on TV. You don't talk to your mama like that. And then she put all her business out there on top of that. That's your mom. I'm not even sure Katie wants to be with Derek. She isn't ready for marriage. Nah, she laughed at dinner over it. If she was mad, you couldn't joke about it. Her mother tried to give her advice based on her experiences. That's true. She's calling him a little boy when she acted like a teenage girl, rude to her mom. Hi, Cynthia. Good point. She is a brat and a mean girl. Exactly. Period. And she looks like the old Lindsay Lohan. She looks like how Lindsay Lohan would look if she would have never like got plastic surgery. She looked just like that Lindsay Lohan from Parent Trap. So She just needs to quit acting like that. I mean, she's so immature. And let this man go. If you don't want him, stop looking for every single fault in him and let him go. Let him get with somebody who's going to appreciate that before he gets jaded. You couldn't pay my kids to talk to me crazy. If you raise them like that, Katie's a hypocrite and selfish. She was lamenting her ex before she walked down the aisle. She should have not participated. Exactly. And I don't even think she should have been allowed to, because it's not like the experts didn't know, producers didn't know, people running the show didn't know. Y'all still allow this to go down. That's why people don't think this show is legit. Parent Trap. She looked just like the Lindsay Lohan from Parent Trap. She low-key sound like her. She got all the freckles. She just needs some red hair. And she will be that Lindsay Lohan. Says a lot about the show. Exactly. So, let's go ahead and let's move on to who y'all want to move on to next. Let's just talk about Meka and Michael. I really hope Meka follow him to work. I really want her to catch him. I want her to catch him at work, cleaning up or whatever else he might be doing besides working where he says he's working. Because I don't know if I believe it. But then again on Pillow Talk, I heard that basically he has the formal name of, program director, but it's just basically after school care at the end of the day. So it's basically kind of like a daycare for older kids. Like a babysitter. That's what I heard. And I'm not trying to downplay it at all, but that's what they said on Pillow Talk. Not Pillow Talk. The Couples Couch. Katie is married because she wants misery. Because misery loves company. Someone that's miserable can't be alone. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job. I don't think that really is her type. She's used to bad boys. Why do you always stream? Girl, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I always stream around the same time. I'm waiting for them to spill some identity fraud tea with the depth of the truth behind bending he does. Meka called him a liar. She's a liar too. They both have. What did she lie about? Hold up. What did Meka lie about? I don't remember Meka lying. Is Katie the dream killer? Yes. Katie is a dream killer. She's a dream murderer. She snatches your dream. That's what, and another thing I was thinking about, like, Katie, how you gonna have kids and you ain't gonna encourage their dreams? Oh, I hope she get past that before she have kids. I've decided that Michael is a volunteer at the local Boys and Girls Club. You know what? You know what? That would make sense. On the preview of the next show, she was also talking to her dad crazy. They just let her run amok. Michael has a job. The show met him there on the first episode. I will have to go back and look myself. Michael needs a therapist. Being a pathological liar is ingrained habit and he needs treatment to address it. Meka can't get emotionally close because she doesn't know who he is. Exactly. How am I supposed to warm up to someone who's consistently lied to my face? Michael's crazy and Meka needs to run far away. Her name is not Meka. What is it? She lied about her name? I don't want to spoil it, but it's out there. Okay. Please don't spoil it, but I don't want to spoil it, but I do kind of want to know if she lying about her name. Michael definitely passes out the snacks at the local Boys and Girls Club. He probably has a whistle in his pocket. That's my cousin, y'all. Caitlin's my cousin. That's my fave. No, Meka needs Jesus. It's a spoiler. Okay, well, we'll see. But okay, until then, I can't call Meka a liar because I haven't seen her be a liar yet. So once we get to that point in the show, then we'll talk about it. But we talking about Michael right now. Did y'all see how he was looking at that grass? Why are we as black women expected to accept anything? Who wants to struggle up? Meka needs a grade. Exactly. Exactly. I've seen too many men, especially black men. I've seen decent and doting and loving and thoughtful and, you know, as well as successful, ambitious, you know, people that have dreams, Katie, on this show, black men on this show, that I'm just not going to accept Michael. I'm sorry. I'm not going to accept just anything just because you want to give me just anything. And even if he do have a job, let's say he's legitimately working there and he does have a job. And let's say he even was going to be a principal and he just turned it down. He still lied and admitted to lying. How can I believe anything that you have to say? How? Meka needs a Greg, but she's a Deanna. But is she a Deanna? See, that's another thing. Like, I wonder if Deanna would have, not Deanna, if Meka would have gotten someone that was ready to be married and like a Greg, would she have been ready? I don't know. Because we haven't really gotten a chance to see Meka how she truly is because she's had her guard up the whole time. Yes, they tried the same thing with Diamond in Love and Blue. We didn't even get a chance to get to know Diamond or who she is or her personality or maybe even what her flaws are because the partner's flaws are screaming. We can't even move past that. That's kind of like where Brandon was at some point until we saw, you know, Taylor's true colors. Meka could be a nickname she would have to coach her whole family as not to blow her cover. This season, she should have been pulled from the beginning. Who should have been pulled from the beginning? Meka? Mickey has a fraud allegations against the show about what Meka lied about. Okay, y'all. Yeah, now we starting to do spoilers. Don't spoil the show. Michael is a liar. Watch his eyes. Like, did y'all see when Pastor Cal asked Michael? Sorry, it's not the Rona, I promise. It's not the Rona, I promise. I got allergies. Anyway, y'all remember when Pastor Cal asked Michael, was he lying? Because he was like, well, are you sure Meka hasn't opened up to you emotionally whatsoever? And Michael was like, no. And he was like, you sure? Are you lying to me? And he was like, no. I'm like, you can't have a straight face. See, the thing about it, Michael ain't even no good liar. Why you keep on lying and you not even a good liar? You're not even good at lying. You can't even lie well. You're not good at coming up with things on the spot. Oh, she's a liar. That's a fact. I can't wait to get. Okay, and we will get the same way we're getting Michael. If Meka is lying, we will get Meka too. Would you accept a lying man? Y'all know y'all wouldn't. Exactly. Greg has issues, but went through therapy to address them. That's the difference. I feel like Michael could once. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like Michael could be a good man. I feel like he wants to be a good man. But instead of actually doing the work on himself to improve, he lies to try to impress Meka when, you know, that's not impressive. It's because it's empty. You're giving empty promises that you can never fulfill. Who can trust you? A long time ago, Married at First Sight spoke on the issue of black men wanting to marry other versus most black women wanting to marry black. Ooh, that's a whole topic within itself. That's a whole topic. And I'm not surprised. I did hear that about that myself. And Meka knows Michael a liar because she's one. Ooh. They did not do their due diligence with this couple. They should verify employment on all potential candidates. Agreed. Katie should have been pulled. Agreed. I would follow Michael to work too. I definitely would. I would have been following Mike. I would have followed Michael to work on that first lie. Did you see Jeffy's impersonation of Pastor Cal? Yes. Jeffy, I don't even like Jeffy. I did not like him from this season, but he is so funny on Couples Couch. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Hopefully he is doing his wife a lot better. Hopefully he's being a better man because, oh, I did not like him. Keep warning you are right. A lot of them don't want to marry black women. He wasn't lying about Meka opening up. How can you open up to a liar? I'm going to keep saying it. He does need counseling. Use his adoption as an excuse. That's another thing. He does weaponize his trauma. You cannot do that. Oh, I lied. Or I continue to lie because I was adopted. And that could, and maybe that could very well be true. But if you're aware of that, then you need to go get some help. You too aware of all your issues. Michael was a no for me from day one. Michael needs help. I don't like the fact that they drag Michael so much when she's carrying a big lie herself. We finna move past Meka and Michael because I feel like a spoiler. Y'all finna keep dropping spoilers. Okay, so let's move on because y'all keep trying to spoil this show. Let's move on to Brandon and Taylor. I like Jeff D and thought Shanice was too pushy and not let him get where she needed him. I'm glad they seem to be working. Yeah, I'm not saying Shanice was perfect, but I think Jeff D did her dirty a few times. I mean, he cheated on her while she was pregnant, so they don't seem to be doing much counseling this season. Right. They kind of really are letting people kind of do their own thing more so. And I feel like the whole, if you're going to get married at first sight, you're going to need to be counseled through it. I think so. Because if you're single and you're to the point where you want to be married, obviously your past relationships have not worked. Maybe you haven't chose the right people. Maybe it's something that you keep doing to push people away. It could be a number of reasons of why your relationships have not been successful. So if you're going to marry a stranger, I would think you would need a counselor to help walk you through it and kind of show you where your shortcomings are, where your partner's shortcomings are, where your strengths are, where your partner's strengths are, so y'all can actually work and actually, you know, have growth personally and as a couple. He couldn't even participate in breakfast. Who? Oh, she couldn't participate. Yeah, the thing about her is that's one thing. She definitely does not humor him at all. Like, you can humor somebody. Like, what's something I hate? I hate sports. So if I had someone who wants to take me to the game, you know, he want me to go see a football game, you know, I'll go and I'll even act like I'm cheering. I'll act like I'm having a good time. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I want to do like all the time, but you know, I'll humor you. Yeah, they did Couples Couch. We can go on forever about Taylor's wig. where her black girlfriend's at, and that's what I'm saying, girl. Cause I can help you get a good wig now. Come check out my channel. You can get some good wigs over here, girl. Just look at my reviews. I do agree. If you feel like you need to follow somebody, you should leave. But if you're gonna stick around, you might as well check. I mean, I would have been left Michael personally. I can't stand Jeffy. He treated his wife like trash. He did. Brandon has apologized umpteen times to production, to her, to her family, to friends. She said she wanted to move on, but actually didn't, and still don't want to take full responsibility for the Instagram video. Exactly. She should have apologized to his face too. We should have known Michael wasn't any good when he lied about getting pedicures. Feet look like... I'm about to get out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm not reading all of it. Okay, we moving on from Michael because I don't want to keep beating on him because I do think he have a problem. I'm still shocked that Jamie and Beth are still together. And girl, have the nerve to be judging people. Now see, they the one couple. They the one couple on couple's couch. Elizabeth, after you threw that table, what's her husband's name? Jamie, after you called her a see you next Tuesday, I really don't think y'all need to get on here and be judging their couple. I'm sorry. They entertaining. I can't lie. They a little entertaining, but I'm just looking at them like, y'all was a whole mess on here. Jeffy said on Unfiltered, Katie's going to say to her kids, how can you be an astronaut when you can't even read? Exactly. She was being a dream killer. Like, how you gonna have kids and you be killing people's dreams? Every week it gets higher and higher. Why won't her friends say something? I was like, what are you talking about? You talking about her wig? Girl, and then for decision day, I saw on the previews on decision day, she gonna have the nerve to pull it back. I'm like, you do not need to pull that wig back any further. It needs to stay where it is. You need to pull it up some. The experts and cameras make it hard to walk away. I saw on couple's couch and I had to clutch my invisible pearls. I think all of Brandon's issues boil down to him being angry that he has a wife with a bad wig. Now, y'all stop it now. Y'all stop it. Brandon seems like the type that will tell you after a while. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't say it. Is that what y'all meant by Carlton, that he should say something about her wig? Carlton was dead wrong for how he brought her wig up, but I am surprised. Now, see, that's why I think Brandon is, because a lot of people are trying to call Brandon gay. I don't think Brandon is gay, because he would have been said something about that wig, I think. Or he would have read her in some sort of way. He hasn't really read her anything. He's just, you know, been a jerk at some points, and then other points he's not tolerated her at all, but he's never like actually read her. Taylor is only mimicking Brandon's behavior. Heard apologize and demand other person to get over it. Okay, well, if you don't like it when he did it, then you don't need to do it. Jamie and Liz was a surprise. Did y'all see the new wig on the previews? It ain't no better. I know. I'm like, girl, you gotta stop getting these shake go wigs. I'm sorry. I know where she be going. She be going to the beauty supply store, and she don't know no better. Cause do she have any black friends? And if she do have black friends, are they the kind of black that have black hair? And not the loose curls. Not saying that's not black hair. If you black, you have loose curls, it's black hair. But what I'm saying is, there are certain black women that know about the good wigs and can tell you where to find you a good wig. And there are other black women that don't know nothing about that because they had a loose curly hair. So they don't know nothing about it. And she seemed like she be around those people that don't know nothing about it. They can't help her. And be having her out here looking crazy. Someone said Taylor's wig is a reflection of their relationship. It progressively gets worse. It keeps bunching up. It keeps bunching up. Brandon wants to walk away, but if he breaks the contract, he will have to pay up. Otherwise, is that real? Is that real? Like, Is it in their contract that if they walk away, they have to pay money? Because if so, that's trash. She needs a separate decision day with her wig. Caitlin said she needs a separate decision day with her wig. It's time to break up. Go sit in the corner. He is reading her behind the scenes. How y'all know? Brandon's ideal and second best watch. Wait, Brandon's ideal and second best watches back. Oh yeah, I heard that he had a match and they backed out and they put Taylor in her place, and I don't agree with that. Who Carlton? Oh, he's from Love Is Blind. I don't think he's gay. He is really straightforward talker. Yeah, that's what I really don't think Brandon is. I think he might have, you know, some feminine ways maybe. He's more like, you know, he's not as masculine as some people might like, but I don't think that means he's gay. I had to stop assuming things about men and their flamboyance, pointing to them being gay. My friend brought up men not having a male figure in their life, and then it made sense to me. And that could be true too. Like, and I feel like after hearing that he saw his brother get shot in front of him, I'm sure his parents or whoever raised him, I'm sure he was, I'm not saying purposely coddled, but I'm sure they coddled him a lot, because that's very traumatic to go through. So I'm sure throughout his life they've, you know, held on to him extra tight because of it. And maybe it caused him to be spoiled. Maybe he got away with a lot of stuff because of that, you know. And they didn't do him no good, because now he has outbursts when he don't get his way. The ones that showed, yeah, they had a looser curl pattern. They don't know how to tell her what the right wig to get. You have to have a certain, I feel, you have to have a certain curl pattern to know what a good wig looks like. I don't know why that is. Maybe because, you know, people with curly hair, they already got the curly hair. They really don't need a wig. We don't need a wig either, but you know what I mean. Like, we just know. We know. We pay more attention to that stuff. Her wigs need a timeout. He's all up in his feelings. I don't think he's gay. I think he's traumatized by the death of his brother. I agree. Spoiled. That's what I think too. I think he, you know, was spoiled, period. Because that, to me, when he went off in Panama, that was a childish tantrum. That's all that was. It wasn't, he wasn't necessarily reading people and going off and, you know, doing all that. He was like, I don't want to be filmed, so I'm about to act a fool and curse everybody out because of it. And that's a tantrum. It just, you know, wasn't on a little kid. It was on a grown man, and it looked crazy. I feel like the wig keeps sliding back because it's so dense and long. It has to be heavy. I could agree, especially if she keeps on getting it wet. Because now that I think about it, she got in the ocean with that wig on. And it hasn't been right ever since. They really should have been a good match. They really could have been a good match if they both got out of their own way. She wants to be on TV. He should have been matched with Zach. She should have been matched with Zach. They have a lot of the same ways, her and Zach. Are you saying only kinkier haired women need wigs? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying people with looser hair textures, they tend to wear their own hair. Whereas people with kinkier hair, they tend to wear their hair different ways. Like, I know people that they might wear their natural hair, they might straighten it, they might wear a wig, they might get a weave, they might do this, they might do that. I just feel like people with kinkier textures, we're more likely to switch our hair more than someone with a looser texture. I don't know why that is, but if you think about it, do you see people with looser hair textures wearing wigs a lot? I'm sorry. Do you see them, you know, constantly wearing wigs or weaves, or they might get some extensions? But, you know, people with kinkier hair, I'm one of those people with kinkier hair. I used to wear wigs all the time. I used to wear wigs more than I wore my hair. And because I wore wigs so much, I have more experience. I know what a good wig looks like. I know how to spot a good wig. And really, a good wig, you just have to make sure the edges look right. If the edges look right, you can kind of work with everything else. I mean, the hair needs to be nice too. You know, have to have a, you know, pretty good, nice hair. But the edges got to be right on a wig. And sometimes when you have a looser hair texture, you're just not used to wearing wigs, so you don't know what a good wig is. And somebody got to help you. You have friends around you to help you. Definitely some feminine ways, the way he was crossing his legs. Men cross their legs. Mindy should be with Derek. I don't like to mix and match couples. I don't like to say, well, this couple should have been with it. But, you know, I could see that. I could see that. And I think Derek would have really appreciated Mindy. And I think Mindy would have helped him grow as a man. And she would have supported his dreams, too. They need to change these contract rules, because if that's true, then it explains why Zach is wasting everybody's time. Same with Michael. He was coddled and likely his lies overlooked. Family meant well, but it's crippling his abilities to be normal in a normal relationship. I could see that. Taylor knows that IG video was painful. She said it didn't show her as being single, but that text on the video saying the race don't matter as long as the eggplant is good. Yeah. She was real disrespectful, because that part that they blacked out, she was just like, you know, she wanted a certain height, this and that, and then one of the bullets was not gay. And I'm like, so now you're trying to imply that Brandon is gay. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really nasty. I get what you're saying about the hair. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to talk down on anybody with... I'm not trying to say that, okay, you have a looser curl pattern, but you know what a good wig... Some people don't. Some people don't. And then especially another type of person that don't know a good wig is black girls that be around white girls, or all their friends are white. That's another type of black girl that she just don't know a good wig when she see it. She just don't. Now, I'm not saying every single last one, but a lot of them are like that. If the experts had intervened early in the problem relationships with sexual attachment, those relationships may have been set. I agree. I agree. Kinkier hair, more maintenance, which means more protective styles. So we have more experience with wigs. Thank you. You put that so well, Caitlin. Thank you. I'm natural, and most of the time I wear my hair. My daughter has 4C, and she likes to wear hers braided or sewn in. I feel you about the kinky hair. I'm a kinky hair girl. Shout out to you. Me too. The eggplant was comic. Wow. I was like, wow, that's nasty. Exactly. Did she tell the experts she wanted a 6'3" man or taller? It really shouldn't even be about that. It really shouldn't even be about height. Like, I mean, I could understand you wanting... I mean, every woman wants a tall man, but what does a tall really have to do with anything at the end of the day? What do looks have to do with anything at the end of the day? If you're getting married to somebody at first sight, you really don't have room to be picky about looks. I'm sorry, you don't. You should not be picky about looks. If you're going to marry somebody without seeing them, that means you should be more so focused on what this person has going on, you know, on the inside, what they got going for them, not looks and height and the physical. That's being shallow, and you should not be on this show. A lot of people with kinkier hair have been conditioned to dislike their natural pattern. The natural hair movement has been revived only just recently. Some people still aren't hip. That's true too. That's true too. It should not be, but she's trying to be picky now. Girl, please. You done came on this show and married a stranger. I don't know how you gonna be picky about looks and you marry somebody you ain't never met. You ain't never seen the first season of Married at First Sight with Doug and Jamie. Now, if you ever seen this show at all, first of all, don't go on the show you ain't never watched it before. Second of all, if you didn't see the first season with Doug and Jamie, then you should understand. I mean, you should understand that you can get someone that you're not physically attracted to in the beginning. But look at Doug and Jamie now. They're still together, and they're on their second child. Successful. And it's because, you know what I'm saying, if she would have went off looks, she could have married somebody that she wasn't even compatible with, because you going off looks because you want somebody that's 6'3". Black girls who grew up in predominantly white areas don't have a lot of representation to look towards. So they try to mimic what they do see. Yes. And they try to straighten their hair and do it the way a white girl would do it when our hair is totally different. And it comes out looking not so good. The crazy thing, she doesn't want to get over Panama, but she wants Brandon to get over the IG video. Exactly. Mindy would have held the nails and hammer to make the treehouse. Exactly. Mindy would have supported it. Like, oh, how can I help? How do you need some help composing? Do I need to look up what do you call the book publisher? She would have been right there next to Derek, trying to help him be as successful as possible. And that's the kind of woman, she'll push him and he'll have like a bestseller or, you know, a big hit of a song. They need to get rid of these experts, get rid of all them stupid contracts and go back to documentary style like season 1. Exactly. I agree with that. Why does Brandon need to be unblocked? Does he want to monitor what she puts out? I was wondering, is she blocked from his phone? No, did she block him from his phone, from her phone, or from social media? Because that wasn't clear to me. Attraction is important for successful. I agree, but if you're going to come on TV and marry a stranger, you forfeited the attraction part of it. You kind of did. Because you know it's a possibility you can get on here and see somebody you're not attracted to. By signing up for this show, you're saying you're trying to get to know somebody for who they are. You know? And marry someone because you're compatible with them. Not necessarily because of the physical nature. I agree, some wigs girls have on is horrendous. Like, no self-loving person would go outside with their weave, especially weaves with 4C hair brushed over. And then some people, especially of other races, they don't know what a bad wig looks like. That could actually look good to them. They might look at a bad wig and be like, oh, okay. They might even think it's your real hair, because I promise you, I went to school with white people. When I got braids, they thought that was my real hair. They thought I grew my hair overnight. And then when I cut it, they thought I cut my hair. So a wig like Taylor's, they could be looking at Taylor's wig. They could not see anything wrong with her hair. So therefore, they can't help her get nothing better because they don't even know if it looks bad or not. This cast was immature to me. I hope next season was better. It was kind of immature. They were on the immature side of things. Because I'm thinking about last season, but Elizabeth and Jamie were immature. Iris was a little immature. Tiny bit. Yeah. But this season does seem a little bit more immature than past seasons. I don't get why Meka is so patient with Michael. She doesn't even know if he has a job. Like, why waste your time? Jamie still did Doug wrong to one point. She was trying to get Doug to meet her ex. Yes, she did dirt. She did him dirty. She did. I was just using her as an example of saying, like, they can match you to someone who you're not attracted to whatsoever, and you could still fall in love and have a successful relationship. I'm not saying she handled that whole non-attracted. I'm not saying she handled not being attracted to Doug well, because she did not. She was actually a jerk to him. Meka wears weaves, but her hair looks awesome. She needs to take Taylor to them. Exactly. I bet you Meka knows a good wig when she sees one. My friend asked me if my hair was real. Like, yes, my hair really grew 2 feet in the last 3 weeks you saw me. Exactly. I'm telling you. Taylor's friend only feeds her bad behavior. I agree. So let's just go ahead and bring up Zach and Mindy, since, you know, we kind of talked about them a little bit. But you're right, because I think Jamie from season 1 said she liked Taylor's hair. That's what I'm telling y'all. They don't know the difference. They don't know it. They don't know it at all. They need to combine the elements of Love is Blind, where they go get to know each other sight unseen and marry each other at first sight. They will only get to know their matches. Screening. When did Meka have a struggle wig? I don't remember her having no struggle wig. Okay, so Mindy and Zach, what else is there to say about them? Mindy, why are you sticking with him? I'm gonna put the stream up. The stream up will probably be up like 30 minutes after I get off. Yes, it's a wig. Shawnee's from the other season makes wigs. Maybe she can help her. Meka's weave was cute for the wedding. Yeah, Meka's hair was cute. Yeah, I find it hard to feel sorry for Mindy now too, because you've given this man ultimatums, but then you didn't follow through with the consequences of the ultimatum. If he didn't, if he didn't follow through with doing your demands, you should have cut him off. You should have been like, well, I'm done. And you did not do that. And that just leaves room for him to be a jerk. For him to come over, bring over 2 articles of clothing, and then go sleep in the next room and lock the door as if you don't even need to come in my room. He's definitely playing her. I wonder if Zach gave Mindy some on the low. I doubt it. After the Lindsay betrayal, there's no way she could have been excited about Zach getting in bed with her. Exactly. She shouldn't. Exactly. There's no way she should have been excited about that. Like, he still has a lot of work to make up for. Like, he has a lot of work to do. Zach definitely needs to go. Yeah, I think Mindy is thirsty with the capital T at this point. She's asking for it. Mindy is wrapped up in her attraction to him. Close your eyes, Mindy. Listen to him talk. Exactly. This man is not even that fine. There have been better looking people on this show. I don't know how they let him continue and he did not move in. Exactly. Especially halfway through. I didn't even know that was an option that you couldn't move in. She should have told the camera crew it was over right when Zach locked the door. Bye. I wonder if Mindy's friend had a crush on Zach, but he's just talking to her to get anything on her to get out of the relationship. I need to know what this lie was, because I feel like he lied. I feel like he just came up with anything on the spot so he could get out of coming to that house that day. And it still didn't work, Zach. You're like... Zach might be fit, but he ain't cute and he looks dusty. His eyes are creepy. Lights are out. Nobody's home. He's really not even that fit. He gives me Matt vibes. I have no disagreements. Why didn't he just say what the lie was? Exactly. I don't know why he's still on the show other than he's forced to. I think he found out about her pregnancy. What pregnancy? The miscarriage she had? This season is a struggle to watch. Why put so many couples and have so many poor matches? Exactly. Ugh. It's cringy. I feel like there should at least be 2 couples successful. And you cannot, I mean, obviously, Jessica and Austin are doing good, but there's not one other couple I would actually want to stay together, because even though Katie and Derek have been kind of rocky and then good and then rocky, I don't want them to be together. He don't deserve to be with her. I mean, she don't deserve to be with him. The fact that Zach and the friend both erased their messages should be proof enough. Exactly. She really thought he was going to get in that bed with her. And the look on her face when he didn't. I know. But like I said, I can't feel bad for her no more. You're encouraging his bad behavior. It is everything. How Pastor Cal looks exact like. I think they just mucking up couples on purpose. I thought they had extra couples to account for the ones that experts remove, but no, me too. At this point, it's almost too sad to be entertaining. I know, like, goodness, Mindy, girl, at least snap on him or something. Like, at least Meka will stand up for herself. It's sad to watch Mindy just sit there and just be beaten down, broken, and take it. I agree, Zach. Derek deserves better. Meka deserves better. Mindy deserves better. Brandon and Taylor. She has not told him about the miscarriage. He said she had not told him the whole truth. Okay. That better not be it. That better not be it. Because first of all, you don't even live in the house with me. How am I supposed to share something so intimate and you don't even live with me? And that's not something that you just, I don't know. It's not like a willy-nilly thing you just share. What if her talking about it would just make her cry? Like, I mean, they married, but he has not been supportive in any way. So why would she tell him that? He's faking his friendship with that friend just to keep a distance. Mindy will never stand up the way we want her to. At least Luke and Matt moved in. This is the worst. Exactly. And if that friend told, look, let me tell you something. I don't even communicate with my friends' boyfriends or husbands outside of them. I don't. What am I saying to you? We're texting? What are we talking about? What do I need to talk about with your partner about? What do I need to say to him that I can't go through you and say? There's no reason. The only way I could see you communicating with some, you know, your friend's husband, maybe if y'all were friends first, maybe you were friends with the husband first, and then, you know, then you became friends with the wife and y'all became closer, or I don't know how that would work, but I could possibly see that. But other than that, why do you feel the need to communicate with your friend's husband and they're not even really on the best of terms? I'm trying to think. The only time I've ever talked to my friend, my close friend Charity, she's married. The only time I've ever talked to her outside of her, like without her being there or, you know, being a go-between between us or her standing right there, the only time I've communicated straight with her husband was when he was proposing to her and he wanted it to be a surprise that me and my friends come. That's the only time we've ever communicated. And maybe like a Instagram comment, you know? But outside of that, we have not talked. I don't have his number. Like, why should I? That may be a painful why she decided not to share on camera. Exactly. And they don't talk to each other off camera. They don't talk to each other off camera. So when do I have time to tell you something as personal as me having a miscarriage? It's not like you really care anyway. Get out of here. You don't care. From the previews of the next episode, Mindy mentions that she doesn't want to be in a marriage anymore, but I think Zach is going to convince her to stay. Why can't he be man enough to be honest and say, I don't want you. I don't want to be married to you. Exactly. I think Zach is getting a receding hairline. He will pass out. He will get surgery to get another hairline before that happens. I may communicate with their spouse to surprise for part. Yeah, if it's a surprise party or a gift or something like that, okay, maybe. But it should be a very short back and forth. It should not continue for more than like 3 or 4 or 5 messages, period. Why are we talking? We all know it was more than that. She plans to see him after the show ends. And the friend is no showstopper. So I don't know why he can't find himself attracted to her, but not Mindy. Exactly. I saw a picture of the friend. The friend and Mindy, I mean, to me. Now, I'm not a man, so I can't say what's attractive to men. But when I look at the friend and I look at Mindy, they on the same level. I mean, she's not really a showstopper. She has blonde hair. To me, that's the major difference. Who cares? The friend, you know, he seemed like he would be the type to want like an Instagram type model, like someone that looks perfect all the time, but that girl is not that. When Zach said he really wanted to keep trying, sir, when did you ever try? Exactly. Better get Rogaine. He wants that money and more screen time. Why would the friend disclose that info? The friend gets a cut of the money. Zach just don't want to be bothered with Mindy, period. With a T. He probably hooked up with the friend already. That's why he stayed outside his house. Well, I heard the friend is not from around there. I heard the friend lived, was it Chicago? The friend lives like far away. She had to travel to town in order to go to Mindy's wedding. So whatever they were doing, it was like long distance. If anything, it was just emotional cheating. If he cheated, you know, he might have been trying to get some information like some other people said. He's not a show. Exactly. He ain't no showstopper. Now Zach acts like he's Channing Tatum.